Welcome to Truths, Proofs, and Firewater Reviews. I'm your host, Lindsey, and this is John, risking his liver to discover new whiskeys. We base our reviews on a 25-point scale, 5 for the smell, 10 for the taste, 5 for the finish, and a combined 5 for the bottle and look of the juice. Excited for you to figure this one out. He's been yelling at me about this one for a while, so...
Don't reveal any.
I'm not going to reveal anything.
I guess yet.
You yell at me about 18 of them that you need. I need to review those ones. I want to hear about it.
Well, this one is young.
You're young.
But that's not, without a doubt, not in a bad way.
Oh, okay.
It's a little malty.
So you just said moldy.
Malty.
I was like
malted barley. It's got a slight dry woodiness. It doesn't have a super oakiness to it, obviously. I mean, you can tell by everything it is not that old.
Yeah.
Got some sweet corn.
That's weird.
A little cinnamon raisin bread, maybe. Without the frosting.
What?
Without the frosting. Just cinnamon raisin bread.
Who puts frosting on that bread?
A lot of people. Oh, you've been missing out.
Well, apparently.
But I do get some vanilla in there too. But it's like a vanilla spice. I don't know if they grind up like vanilla bean or something.
That's expensive.
I'm sure.
Vanilla beans are like $11 a bean. Yeah.
Even though it smells youthful, it's very pleasant. There's nothing off-putting on it. I'm going to give it a 3.75. So it's...
What?
I thought I had something different, but I don't know what it is. It's a warm one. Very similar to the nose. You get that dry wood, that sweet corn, like a cornbread. The cinnamon raisin is there a little bit. Get a little char, a little tannicky, bittery. Get vanilla, like a creamy vanilla.
Yeah.
Not very good with vanilla, so I can't really specify. It's not ice cream, and I can't ever get ice cream like you. You get ice cream in bourbon and it's warm. I can't do it.
It's the fat girl in me, I'm sorry.
There's a little maltiness in there. You can really taste every grain in there. I can taste the sweet corn, I can taste the malted barley, and I can taste the rye in the back. That's about all that's going on though. It's quite simple, but I like it.
What'd you rate it?
I'm going to give it a 7.75.
7.75.
I mean, it's good. Unless it's something that's not young, which I think I know what it is. I'm trying to keep it out of my mind just to give it a blind review. The finish, it's like vanilla and fresh ground cinnamon, just like the spice. It sticks around for quite a while. It has a pretty good mouthfeel and medium length finish, but it does fade. I mean, if you want to go by light flavors, it's a long finish, but I don't really go by that. It's really nice. I like it. It's 4 out of 5.
Okay. Look.
It's a little light.
Yeah.
It's like gold.
It's very nice though. It's got nice legs. It's got nice beads. Looks pretty viscous and nice.
Yeah, it actually does have nice legs. It's a little thin, but a ton of legs.
What do you think?
1.75. Really wish that was darker. I love a dark whiskey.
So I find it really funny because, just a sidebar, now that he's done with his main review, that when John first opened this bottle and he tried it, he fell in love with it. And then when he brought it home and tried it again, everything he said both times when he was drinking it, he always said, you can taste every grain in this whiskey. And I'm like, oh, okay.
So my guess was Pinhook, the 2020 Bohemian Bourbon.
Yeah.
Am I right?
And I hope you enjoy it, because that's a bottle kill, bro.
Oh, you left my bottle empty on the frickin' barrel.
And you didn't even notice. Look at that. Magic. So this is Pinhook. Definitely one of John's new ones that he likes, found and enjoyed.
So this one is their first juice from Castle and Key. They got away from MGP, which I think is super interesting. I preferred the 2018 a little bit better. Was it the purple label? Purple wax?
Yeah, it was like a lavender. I don't know.
I think it was darker purple. I don't know. Oh, it was a lighter purple.
Yeah.
Oh, like a more bluey purple.
Yeah.
It was still good. I am very excited about their future. I think this is like 3 years old.
Aged for 34 months. Castle and Key Distillery.
Not even 3 years old.
No.
I mean, for it to be that good, for that young, the future is super bright.
Imagine what they can do with something a little bit older.
I don't know if they're going to plan on sticking around this younger bourbon, but I feel like they're holding back some inventory and aging it longer. Castle and Key can put a ton of whiskey away. This is the first bourbon that Castle and Key is connected to that's out, so I did get a little hype. I like it. I like the bottle too. I think the wax and the colors they do every year, and ode to a horse. They also have a QR code because they have an app you can get on the App Store, and it'll tell you all about the horse and the bottle and everything.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. John and I did that when we were in Kentucky the last time. John was like, oh, we'll just look it up. And I was like, what? And he showed me, and I downloaded the app, and it's pretty badass.
So I'm going to give the bottle a 2. Really is a plain bottle, but I love everything about it.
77.
77. That's right on par with 2018 that I rated. I think that was like a 78 or 9.
Yeah, I think it was 79. I'm not sure.
So usually I'm a little disappointed when stuff is in the lower 80s, upper 70s for stuff I love. But when you think it's not even 3 years yet, I love it.
I mean, like you said, if you put 2 or 3 more years of age on this thing, it would change it a whole new ball game. But I feel like this would be, if it was like 5 or 6 years, I feel like this would be a potential Booker's, like a high quality, high strength bourbon.
See, I don't know where they're getting their barrels from, but Booker's is always high up, so you get a lot more woodiness in a little time. Do you know their mash bill by chance?
No. Do you?
Shouldn't you have known this stuff?
No.
No, I don't know. I know it's like a high corn, like 8 malted barley, 8 rye. Somewhere around there. I know it's low on both of those, but the longer they're going to put out older stuff, that graininess is going to go away. I don't think you'll be able to pick out all the greens like that.
Oh, there it is. 75% corn, 10% rye, and 15% malted barley. You were off, sir.
I wasn't that far off, though.
Interesting.
So Castle and Key does have a team that they work with in Pinhook, and they do all the blending, and Sean Josephs is the founder, and he always likes our Instagram posts when I post this, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's very in with his brand.
Yeah.
Always on podcast, always on Instagram, liking people's stuff.
Well, he's celebrating the things that he loves, and I think that John and I know I do. I'm assuming you do too, but I connect with a brand a lot better if their ambassador is well-rounded. So, I mean, if they're arrogant and secluded and they think that they're a whiskey snob, I kind of shy away from them. But people like him who are out there, they aren't afraid to talk to you. They'll, we've talked to him, and he's just genuine. He's a really great guy. And John hears him on his podcast and stuff, and he comes home and he's excited to talk to me about him. He's like, "You'll never believe what I learned today." Like, people like that just intrigue me more with bourbon.
What's really interesting about this is the flavor profile really didn't change that much from MGB to Castle and Key. They kept it really close.
Well, that's
that
good for
cinnamon, raisin, slightly corny, sugary, sweet, vanilla bomb. It's been very steady from what I've had from them.
Yeah. It's interesting.
So that was a 77?
It was 77.
Very happy with that.
I think so too. I think that's very, considering what it is.
Unfortunately, I have a dead bottle.
Well, you got another one back there somewhere.
Yeah, well, that's a 2018.
Yeah, well. What do you do?
Back to Kentucky.
So that wraps up this review. Leave a comment if you have tried this whiskey and let us know what you thought. Please like and share us to social media, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a suggestion for our next review. Thanks for watching.